You guys want to know why I love organic chemistry? And let me tell you, this is going to be beyond every reason that I've already shared with you. The main reason I love organic chemistry solely comes down to the fact that I find it so infatuating how similar atoms and electrons are to human beings. We literally behave the same in every situation. For example, consider radicals. We got Br2, light, and an alkane. Let's start off by looking at Br2. Between the two bromines is a covalent bond. That means it's stable. So both of the bromines are quite happy. And for the purposes of this exercise, let's pretend that one of the Br groups is named Brad and the other Br group is named Brittany, and they're in a relationship together. They've been dating for 2 years and they live together. And let's pretend on a random Tuesday, this really pretty girl named Hannah slides into Brad's DMs and says, "Hey, let's hang out." And Brad, being a little bored, they've been together for 2 years, the honeymoon phase is over, says, "You know what? Sure." He goes and he cheats on Brittany with Hannah. But after Brad cheats on Brittany, he actually really regrets it, but Hannah falls in love with Brad. So she wants to steal Brad from Brittany. So Hannah shows up to Brittany and Brad's house, and she punches Brittany in the face, and she tells her that Brad cheated on her. So Brittany leaves Brad. They're currently in a rental, they don't own their own place, so they decide to move out. So they have to divide their stuff into two. Brittany decides to take her stuff, and Brad decides to take his. So Brad goes into the world as an eligible bachelor, and Brittany goes into the world as an eligible bachelorette. Brittany is pissed. She's heartbroken. She had been with Brad for 2 years. She thought they were in love. So she goes out into the world and she decides to find a new boyfriend. She finds Hector. Hector seems like an eligible candidate to be her new boyfriend and replace Brad. So they get together. They make a bond. They get married. We don't worry about Brittany anymore. She's happily married to Hector now. She found her rebound after Brad. So let's focus back in on Brad. After a few weeks goes by, Brad finally realized that he really loved Brittany and that he messed up. So he's super sad, but he realized that, Brittany's already in a relationship with Hector. They literally got married, so we can't get back together. So he calls his friends up and he says, "Let's hit the bar." But we gotta remember, Brad just realized that he lost Brittany and what they had was really good. So he's not going to the bar looking for a new girlfriend. He goes to that bar and he leaves with the first girl that looks at him. Let's call her Clara. Brad and Clara go home together. They make a bond. BR with a C. Just like radicals. Just like radicals.